All right. Hello and good morning, everyone. I am here. I am awake finally. A little bit late. Took me a little bit to get up, but we are here and we are playing Baldur's Gate again. I think I figured out what was causing all that noise. I think I got that figured out, so we shouldn't have the really annoying noise again this time. So we are alive. We are here. We are going to level up.
Indolence breeds
Lizel? I don't. People have been sending me so many spoilers for this game. Bubbles here. Good morning. Everyone keeps telling me not to get attached to her because she's gonna die. Which I was not aware that your companions could like die. In Baldur's Gate 2, they would like leave you forever if you upset them. But I wasn't aware that that I was running the risk of my characters permanently dying. So we are now aware of this. We're going to try very hard to avoid that. So yeah, let's take a long rest before we go in here, since we talked about this place being full of enemies. Camp, you can take a long rest, fully heal your party, manage your party members, advance relationships with your companions, store items, and eventually change your character and recruit more followers. Okay. We are alive, but barely. I was sleeping in this morning. I don't often sleep in, but my body was telling me, hey, you could sleep in today, and I briefly considered it, just sleeping in, throwing caution to the wind, but I did not.
How do you feel?
Let's see.
Yes, me as well.
Wait, is my character
Besides
missing his
the
shirt?
occasional mental exchange.
Where did my shirt
It's
go?
almost as if we're not infected. I feel
What?
good.
What?
It's so strange. Do you remember the voice aboard the ship?
Apparently, camp takes your clothing away. I was not aware of this.
Yes. Almost like it's whispering to me still.
You can't do that, or you have a Discord to communicate these decisions with us.
What do you think that means?
Maybe someday. I think what I'm gonna have to do. Let's see. If I restart the Discord, what I'm gonna have to do is make it like I don't want to make it an 18 plus space because that makes it sound like adult, but that might just be what I have to do is make it a adult space, you know, something like that, just to limit the risk. I also considered asking P Tony if I could just like bum his Discord, like. Can I sit in your Discord and have a portion of it?
Our bones should ache, our mouths should bleed, yet we thrive.
But I don't know how he does that. You're gonna have to make it and approve everyone coming in. Yeah, I think that's probably the only way to actually do it and make it work, you know? There's Gale. Is Gale just talking to himself here? Is he like a... Exactly. Let's have a chat corner for my refugees. Make it a refugee Waffle House.
Be with you in a moment. Indulging in a spot of vanity.
Yeah, this just solidifies that we don't like Gale.
Be that as it may.
That's strike 4 against Gale. I don't know how many strikes he get, but he's got too many.
Ah, yes, the good old days.
Have a little refugee in P Tony's chat. The problem is I would want Dex there, and I don't think Dex would play nicely with all of P Tony's chat. You're gonna hate them all. They're very hateable.
Excruciating pain is the skeleton.
Someone mentioned that I can find a drow companion, though. I like the drow, you know, so maybe I'll like the drow.
Fingers and toes and limbs elongate. I take it you get the picture? Day 6, the flesh around the mouth splits to make way for tentacles. Day 7, a mind flayer is born.
Budex.
This is the
He's
bridge version, of course.
he's one of the family. He might be the black sheep of the family, but he is part of the family. We can't boo Dex.
Exactly. Our orifices remain blissfully unblooded, our heads remain clear, and our blood temperature normal. Any expert will agree this is...
So is everyone here basically saying we should be turning into mind flayers, but we're anime protagonists, so we're not we're not gonna be affected?
That, alas, is where my knowledge fails me. A rogue might call it luck, a priest might call it fate. As for myself, I'm a pragmatic.
Yep. Okay. The power,
Storm.
with the power of God and anime
Something to
on
sleep
our
on.
side, we
should
can
get
do
some rest.
anything. Okay. We have talked to everyone. Wait, what? What? Why does everyone get a super fancy tent and she has like a sharpening wheel that you know, is her personality? Nayar is back. Welcome back. This guy's got fancy pillows and an observing telescope, and all I get is a bedroll on the ground. See, can we make do with... We can. Okay. Full rest. Why am I the one who doesn't get a fancy tent? Because the game hates you. It sure feels like that. Alright, wizards, clerics, paladins, and druids can change their prepared spells anytime outside of combat. Alright, I like the spells that we have, so we don't need to do that necessarily. So we can leave camp. Sometimes a bedroll is all you need. I will say I do very much like the idea. I know that I like the idea more than I like the actual, but like just having a bedroll and nothing else, laying under the stars on like a warm summer evening where you don't need too much and you don't have all the extra junks and extras of life.
Everything all right out there?
Okay. Is everything alright out here? Do we do performance or do we do deception? Let's do... I think I'm better at performance than I am deception, so let's lie and let's add guidance. Roll the dice. Good morning, Ben. Just barely. Just barely.
You sound a bit shaken, boss. Hang on while I find the key.
We're a filthy liar. We've let Aang down now that we're a liar. Okay. Is it just one dude? It appears to be one dude. Okay. Well. A bad miss to start with. Alright, let's punch him. Alright, Gale, go give him a smack. Why is everyone missing? Holy cow. This dude's got some AC.
Victory is assured.
This guy's got some schmoves. How's everyone doing this morning? I have to take my car into the auto body shop today, so wouldn't you know it, I'm trying really hard to save money for Italy, and of course, somebody messaged me on Reddit who desperately needs money. Of course, my car starts to break down. Like every time you even think about saving money, the world is just like, how about not? How did we have all three of my characters miss on their turn? I don't get it. Also, is the extra beeping gone? I think I figured out what was causing the beeping and the annoying like buzzing. So hopefully that is gone.
Lazelle has a dangerous look in her eyes. Let's just hope she reserves those impulses for any common foes.
Why does Shadowheart want me to hate Lazelle so much?
We've been through quite a lot.
The buzzing is
without knowing
still
what to come.
there, really. Okay.
Care to narrow it down a little?
Okay. Really? I have no idea how to fix it, because I think it might be the controller? But this is my only PlayStation 5 controller I have around here, so I wonder if it's the controller? It's from an old movie called Master of Disguise. I remember there were so many commercials to watch Master of Disguise. Like, they played that commercial over and over, and all I can remember is the guy who goes, "Turtle, turtle, turtle," and that was the commercial that they played for like half a year. It was the worst.
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
It was the worst commercial.
Home. Baldur's Gate.
Dresses up like a
Someone
turtle and
waiting for
joins
me
the
there.
Turtle Club. Yeah, that
Someone have to
commercial is burned
Soon
into
as
my
possible.
brain. Someone waiting for you. Okay.
Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation.
Turtle. Yeah, I think everyone who grew up in like the thousands remembers that. Dex, I got recognized at work with money. I got a gift card. Wow, was it over $25 for the gift card? The gift card.
Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. Personally, I think finding this Halcyon is our best bet. I'm not
Still
too
nice since I
hopeful
work for the
that a
department
piece
to
of
make.
trash will actually
Yeah.
prove our salvation.
Hey, it could have been better though, right? It could have been a pizza party. Right? They could have been a pizza party they gave you. Triple digits. Wow, that is very impressive. That's almost like an actual recognition and reward. You're right. Alright, so there was a guy in here looting everything. So what are the odds that he, like, trapped it up, right? Like, it's probably some sort of trap in here, I'm guessing. Cup, plate, chalice, sure.
No
Dried
more prayers,
sausage link.
only silence. Must be lonesome to be a forgotten god.
Is this like Oblivion, where we have to hoard every little thing that we
Normally
find?
the patron god is obvious.
Like that one guy did have some stuff that I would have really liked from the merchant. So maybe if I hoard all the items, I will be able to afford all the stuff I want from the merchant. So maybe we should hoard all the items, you know?
Always room for more.
This is the proper way to play an RPG, right? Hate when they do gift cards, like just add to my check like a normal bonus. Yeah, but if they add it to your
joining our company.
if they add it to your check, then it's gonna get taxed, and if they classify it as a bonus, it's gonna get taxed even worse. Because I used to get quarterly bonuses as a part of my job at Wells Fargo, and let me tell you, the worst was seeing all of that get taken up by taxes. So gift cards typically, I mean, you still have to declare it, but not everyone does. So at least with that, you get options.
Indecipherable text covers the plaque.
All right, we got books and
desktop.
books.
What worshipped here must be
The
light.
cleric should know light, right? She should know a spell of light. Sorry, you're gonna get the buzzing until I figure out what causes that, so I can figure out. Maybe she doesn't know? Where's... How does she not know a spell of light? That's another strike against Shadowheart. What kind of cleric doesn't know light?
Can't give up now.
They had monthly. Yeah, ours was quarterly bonuses, which was cool because it was a good amount of money, but their goals weren't properly calibrated, so I was making an extra grand a month. That is pretty excellent.
Something the matter?
No, I didn't want to talk to you, Shadowheart. I wanted to pull the lever. Let's see. There's one person in there. She's got a... We can't reach her in time. Maybe... Maybe if we stand away from the doorway, she won't be able to target us. Oh, but her turn's coming up, so that's not gonna... That's not gonna work. Okay, that was a stupid plan. That was a stupid plan. Alright, let's, Sacred Flame her. They rolled a critical success. No, thank you.
How'd you get past Andor? Back off!
I knew she was gonna run farther away.
Hey, someone's in here.
Okay. Alright, there's a lot of people, so maybe my initial plan was correct. Let's, Ooh! Let's back up a little bit, huh? Since they want to throw a whole bunch of things all at her. Okay, she's saved against ensnaring, so we're... Hang in there, Shadowheart. We're gonna...
I'm ready.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hope that those are explosive barrels that I see there. Oil barrels. Yep. Light those guys on fire. And then we're gonna...
Got to press on.
hide back here. We're gonna make them dash to us and hurt themselves on the fire. And we can move out like 10 feet here. Hit her with that. Pop back over here.
I am fury. I am death.
Yeah. We're gonna cheese it real hard. Alright. Alright, well, now I'm stuck in a corner because Shadowheart decided to die right in front of me. So that's another ding against Shadowheart there. Why are you this way, Shadowheart? Okay. See, there's 2 guys left, I think. Basically, that person and... Wait. Yeah, the mage way back there. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go up here. We're gonna miss attack. Then we're gonna run back.
Victory awaits.
Alright, you go help Shadowheart on her feet. And then run back over here. This is not the optimal way to play the game, I don't feel like, but it does take advantage of dumb enemies, right? And so this is where, like, when people talk about playing Dungeons and Dragons and, like, people being smart, here is, like, the problem, right? Because a smart enemy wouldn't go running in here, so that you would just have both parties staying there yelling back and forth at each other until someone decided to move out, and a smart enemy wouldn't move out, right? So, like, oh, what would you do if both human enemies decide, well, we don't want to fight, therefore we're not going to, right? Like, how do you balance that encounter where no one wants to run? And Gale just blocked the doorway. Alright, this is no longer working well for us. Gale did a dumb there. So now we're in trouble.
What should I do?
Gale did a real dumb. I may have shot myself in the foot on this one. Alright, we're... Ray of Frost that guy. There we go. Now move out of the doorway. Thank you. Let's dash and get up in her face. Bubble! See you next time. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good day. Let's dash right up into the wizard's face. Yeah. Ooh, that was mean. That was real mean of her. And my dice are not cooperating today. This is grim. Let's hit her with another Ray of Frost. That fight actually went way harder than I thought it would. Let's stabilize her up, get up. That could have been real bad. I like that. I like that there was some real danger in those fights. I also liked hiding behind the door. I'm glad my plan sort of worked. Ooh, thieves' tools. We need some thieves' tools. Excellent. We need a rogue. Do we get a rogue companion? I really feel like my party is lacking a rogue. We've got a fighter, we've got a monk, we've got a cleric, and we've got a wizard. We're missing our we're missing a rogue, and the fighter should be a paladin, I feel like. Let's take a short rest after that, huh?
Lovely little
Heal up just a little bit, and Shadowheart, you can cast a healing word on yourself. Okay. I told you. I thought Asterion would be down here. Apparently, I was wrong. I figured Asterion would be down in the dungeon. You know, I thought he was a rogue, right? So that he would be down here in the dungeon. But I was wrong.
Recognize the language on the plaque.
A chest, the unclaimed. I'm guessing this chest is a trap. Why is there just a quill in the chest? That seems wrong. What is the Unclaimed? Is that a book? It's a book. Like real players in a real game, we are going to ignore all the lore, you know. We're just gonna bypass that very quickly. Because why would you expect your players to read the lore? Alright, it looks like we got most of everything out of here, except for Barton. We haven't looted Barton. Let's grab his stuff. Delicious. He's literally standing in the wide open. He's usually everyone's first party member. I don't know how you got Caleb for it. I'm real bad at games, okay? Alright, the map shows me that there's a secret room back there. I thought that there would be a room behind these books, and maybe I'm right that there is like a hidden lever behind one of these books. Because I see there's another room there. Should have asked Bubble if you were around when I played Sword and Shield. I'm pretty sure you were. Man, it was rough though, going back and looking at my stream from 4 years ago. Man, my stream was hideous 4 years ago. How long have you been watching, Dex? Try and figure that out. Were you watching me stream pre-COVID? Alright, let's go find Asterion. Let's go figure out how I'm so bad at this game that I didn't find... Maybe he's over here? Maybe that's where I was supposed to go? Is that him? No, that's a post. That makes me look real dumb. I promise I'm not that dumb. Is that him, a post? Round 20. Yeah, so the Sword and Shield stream was 4 years ago according to YouTube, so you had to have been here while I was playing Sword and Shield, because that's what I really started with, was Sword and Shield, so...
Something over there.
Asterion is a high elf. Oh, great. Another elf I'm not gonna like. I'm gonna share some unpopular opinion now. Unpopular opinion time. I feel like elves are overrated. Like, I get why everyone wants to play as the fantasy race. That, oh, they're super beautiful and they're super agile and they're super good at everything and they never age. Like, elves are basically everyone's Mary Sue character, right? It's a Mary Sue fantasy. It's, oh, I was born good at everything and I was born beautiful and I don't struggle with anything. Like, elves are overpowered. I feel like they should not be as enjoyed as they are. You're lagging. Interesting. I think it's because I'm streaming from my PlayStation. I think I'm going to just have to buy this game on PC. I think the problems are coming from me playing it on my PlayStation and streaming it over here, so I think I'm just going to have to play the game on PC. I think that's how we're going to have to fix a lot of my problems. No, you watched me on TikTok, because at the time I was streaming on TikTok, but then my TikTok got stolen. Alright, that's got to be Asterion. That's got to be him.
Hurry. I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others? There. Can you see it?
just a dumb boar. You're relieved until you see the flash of a dagger.
I just need information.
So
I saw you scuttling about on the ship. You're in league with them, aren't you? Those
that dude's clearly a vampire of some sort, right? Like
Your eyes prowling
the red eyes, pretending to be
You try to hold
weak,
the memory, but it fades
beautiful
to
blood. Like
blur.
he's clearly a vampire, right?
The fear.
What was that? What's going on? The worm. Of course. That explains things somewhat.
So my point, I know that you guys said that it's a choice between bad people, but we can choose the elf racist, the Githyanki racist, the narcissist cult leader, or the vampire. Like, yeah, we've got some really bad choices here.
A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. Is that so?
It's the rule of cool.
Circles. So, do you know anything about these worms? Turn us into...
It does feel very much like a D&D party. I will grant them that.
It'll turn me into a monster.
Karlach isn't a bad choice. You brought up Karlach a few. Is Karlach the druid who turns into a bear that everyone was complaining about, that special cutscene you get with the bear druid? Is that who Karlach is?
Someone that can control these things. There might still be time. Well, obviously I would. But you have so many followers already. I don't want to crowd you.
Okay. Shadowheart's a cleric. It's important to have a little bit of... Karlach is... Oh, a tiefling barbarian? We will have a tiefling barbarian in the party, without a doubt. Cleric is good to have... You know, a little bit of healing here and there. Gale, we need the strong magic. The fighter truly is the boring part of the party. Yeah, we're gonna remove Lysel.
Later, then.
A wise choice.
Because we need us a rogue. We wanted to go down that hatch, so we need us a rogue.
Well, hello. Don't touch me.
Why? Here we go. Level up the rogue. Is he a dagger rogue or a bow rogue? Looks like a bow kind of rogue. Which is excellent. That's just what we needed.
Mind. And, well, in it.
So this was the boar that he was stalking. So what happens if we kill the boar? It doesn't like me because I hit it, so... Oh, it healed? Interesting. Okay. Let's not mess with the magical healing boar. Okay, so this is where we already were. So that's how we could have seen Astarion if we would have went that way, but we decided to go running through everything else, and that's how we missed. Okay. So... No spoilers, but spoiler it for me. Are there any other companions here that I could miss? Like, have I found everyone now, or could I miss something important here? Alright, Asterion. Can you pick the lock, please? Let's see. Does he need to have the Thieves kit in his... He probably needs it in his inventory, right? No, he has... So he has keys. He has keys, a bow, but he doesn't have... Let's give him a Thieves kit. Who picked that up? Send to Asterion, okay. And send to Asterion, okay. Okay. Now we should have the action to pick a lock. Give him a rapier and a longbow. How about horse girls? Is that a reference to Uma Masame? Because I could talk about Uma Masame. I do enjoy Uma. Let's see, throw, hide, jump, dash. Where's pick locks? Thieves.
Simple.
Okay, sleight of hand, dexterity, difficulty class 20. Holy cow. Okay, and we'll add some guidance to that. So we need to roll a 20, but we've got plus 8 to 11 on bonuses. How? How can you be so bad, Asterion? And also, why do Thieves' Tool only have one use each? There we go. I have 120 hours on a game already and 8 hours on one. What's Party Dash? Alright, Asterion, you earned...
Never a dull moment.
You earned a good job from me. You have done your purpose.
There's a trap.
You also found a trap. Good job. Ooh, just barely. Is that another app? A different part of the game?
This place wasn't built for the living.
I haven't played it recently, so okay, that is one of the scariest things that can happen in Dungeons and Dragons right there. Right there, when you walk into a room and the Dungeon Master tells everyone, roll a perception check, and everyone rolls poorly. And now you're all saying, they're like, okay, they made us roll a perception check and we all saw nothing. That's not good, right? Something terrible is about to happen. Something real bad is about to happen. Karachi is up the road, but as long as you don't move on to Act 2, no one is missable. Okay. Okay, why is everyone failing perception checks? Ah, okay. There was more traps.
Another joins our merry band.
All right, we are metagaming a little bit. I'm sorry.
I'd better be careful.
Sorry, Dungeon Master, to be cheating.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
And metagaming a little bit, but you know, I consider that just, it's a computer, right? The computer can't get mad at me for cheating, so
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
obviously as strong adventurers know, There's always going to be traps in here. Your stream froze for a while. Had to skip to live. No, I was just wondering if I could miss companions, but you did answer that I could not miss any companions as long as I didn't move to Act 2. So we are not going to move on to Act 2 for a while here. On Death and Resurrection, Gilded Chest. I feel like there's Opulent Chest. There's clearly more traps in here, right? So... wait a sec. We need to go... see if we can figure this out. We need to go to...
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Guiding Bolt. That's good. Cantrips. We need... Resistance, Guidance, and Sacred Flame. Alright, we need to... change your cantrips. How do we change her cantrips? Can we not change her cantrips? Why does no one know light? Is my question.
Quite ready for you.
Do you know? Can learn detect thoughts. No. Okay, apparently no one knows light. Apparently we're just going lightless right now.
Interesting times.
Some scrolls. We could learn that. Okay. We can... a ruby ring. Okay. Swap to Asterion. He has dark vision. That might make it a little bit easier here.
Handle? How does it open?
All right, we're low on lock picking kits, so this is up to you, Asterion. Really?
No lock, no handle. How does it open?
All right, so that is a open by lever door. Okay. So now we're looking for some sort of lever. Or lever, if you will.
Should be easy.
Add on some guidance. Here we go. Come on, dude. You've ruined the sanctity of the game by metagaming, by using my filthy cheats.
Stripes with swords. So much for the...
Ooh, burning hands. All right, we've got a statue of death with an obvious like bright light on them. So that up there is telling me that's important. So we're gonna avoid going that way for a second because that's like an obvious. I go up there and something happens, right? So let's see what else we can find really quick here.
Oh, that's just begging to be read.
Book of Dead
This
Gods.
book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
Nice. Asterion out here doing work. What should I waste my gift card
As
on?
the lock opens, a loose page
Put the candles
comes
for
with it.
extra weapon,
Magic
extra fire
pulses
damage.
from the
Interesting.
parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names.
You should use your
a
money
list.
on some Beyblades so we can play Beyblade together. Dex, that's what you should do. So I'm guessing this is a book about, if it's a book of dead gods, we're dealing with what? Like, we're dealing with Baal or basically the three evil gods of murder, right? So this game, the charisma system works, so if you use a character with high charisma, you get cheaper prices. Okay, good to know. Dude, why are you rolling threes non-stop? What is your problem, Asterion? Let's roll again with some inspiration. Let's burn our inspiration already, I guess. There we go. Half of a Lego Pokemon set? Which Lego Pokemon set? Like half of the Pokemon, the Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur set? Or half of like the Chonky Pikachu? Because it does matter. Pick up the whole chest and put it in your inventory. If you can't pick it, take it to camp for later. That is the most D&D solution to a problem I have ever heard. We can't pick the lock, so let's just take the whole chest with us until later. The big one? Well, I mean, if you can afford half of it, I guess you can just get the whole set. They'll keep you preoccupied for a while, I'm guessing. Alright, so this is feeling very murder culty, so I'm guessing that this is probably a crypt for Baal? Especially with all the traps, you know?
Looking ahead.
Level 3, we finally get to choose our subclasses. For me, this is where D&D begins. There's no... in my mind, there is no good reason you should ever start a game before level 3. Because you're not yourself until you have your subclass. Alright, 4 elements monk, and we're gonna take... Ooh, Blade of Rhyme. That's real good. Not quite, not Baal. Chill of the Mountain. Call forth the mountainous cold to make them move slower. Fang of the Fire Snake. Hit your foe from afar. 1d4 plus 3 plus 1d10. And you deal 1d4 on your next attack. Okay, that's pretty good. Fist of Thunder. 2d8 damage, but it does half damage. Fist of Unbroken Air. Knock them prone and push them back 20 feet. That's really good. Push creatures 17 feet with a strength save. Water Whip, 3d10, and pull the target towards you or knock them prone. Touch of the Storm. Sweeping Cinder Strike. Sphere of Elemental Balance, Thunder, okay. And Shaping of Ice, create a climbable ice cube. Okay, we're gonna grab, we get three of these, right? So we're gonna do Fangs of Fire, because that's really good damage. We're gonna do Water Whip for pulling them towards us or knocking them prone. And then we're going to grab Fist of Unbroken Air for knocking them 20 feet. That all seems really, really good. Those seem incredibly strong. So we're gonna grab those. Spell slots, aid. Yep. That looks all good for you. Let's yep, that looks good. Way of the four elements really is awesome. I might make a monk and place this game just for that climb ice ability. It seems useless at first glance, but I know that in the hands of a devious player, the ability to create an ice cube and move around is probably incredible. Choose some spells that we know. Okay. Arcane Lock. That's pretty good. Situationally useful. Find Familiar. Situationally useful. We probably should learn Shield. Okay, we're going to grab Magic Missile. And we're going to grab... Knock seems powerful also. I use Shape Water for that in D&D all the time to get on top of places or drop on people. That's what I'm saying, like, at first glance you look at it like, oh, make an ice cube? That seems really lame, you know, because everything else is out here doing 3d10 damage. But the more you think about it, like, okay, well, there might be some interesting things that, like, interesting interactions that I can have with this, right? So... That's the fun of D&D, is when you get those interesting interactions, you can figure out how to do things in ways that break the game or happen in ways that you wouldn't expect. Alright, we got Mage Hand and Specialization available, okay. I figured because he's got a little arcaniness to him that Arcane Trickster probably is his main subclass. And I do like Arcane Trickster, so let's leave him as an Arcane Trickster. That does seem like a good thing to give him. Let's see. Okay, question. Since this game isn't 5e, friends. Gain advantage on charisma checks against a non-hostile creature. The spell can be cast while you're silent. Oh, in higher difficulty modes, the target might accuse you of enchanting them. But I'm not in a higher difficulty mode, so friends has no downside to it? That is absolutely busted. Absolutely busted. So yeah, we're gonna take that. Never used that spell in this game. It is powerful. It is powerful in 5e at least. So I imagine it's got to be powerful here too. And one more spell. Ooh, we could grab Find Familiar. Oh, there's a lot of good spells here, but we're gonna grab Sleep. Don't pick Color Spray. I can get you a magic item that does that. I don't know how to go back. Can I go back? I don't. Oh wait, I can't. Okay, we'll find a magic item that does that one. So. Let's drop Sleep. Let's grab... He's not going to be in the thick of it, so... Burning Hands typically won't be super useful. Fog Cloud could be useful. Let's grab Fog Cloud. That one... Disguise Self? Alright. I do like Disguise Self. I do like the trickery and shenanigans that comes with Disguise Self. So we'll grab that one. Alright, everyone's leveled up. Everyone's feeling good.
Look at that. Jurgle, the scribe
Jurgle, Scribe of the Dead. Okay.
Let's see.
Better than Ball.
The inscription is in a language unknown to you.
Interesting. Okay, so if I try and click on this with other characters, will they know the language?
The inscription is in a language unknown
Okay, Gale.
to you. The inscription is
No.
in a language unknown to
Alright,
you.
Asterion?
The inscription
No, okay.
is in a language
No one
unknown
here
to you.
speaks dead god language, apparently, so I guess that makes sense. Don't want to tell you how to play the game. I just want to help you optimize. So that's I'm actually curious about that. So when I played Divinity Original Sin, number 1 and 2 were so difficult that like you had to optimize the heck out of the game to survive. I've heard that Baldur's Gate 3 isn't that hard, especially because you can break the game in so many ways. So I don't know how much optimization I really need. That's a trap, right? Like clearly the button right there next to all the trap, that's gotta be a trick, right? There's no way that the giant glowing button next to all the traps isn't a trap. What did it do? I hear a mechanical thunking. So it opened the sarcophagus? Is that... Yeah, it looks like it opened the sarcophagus, so... Arrow of ice, holy water, torch, trap disarming. Stuff and things are happening. Oh, you know what? It could be... It could be that door we found, right? We found that door that was locked, and there was no handle on it. Maybe it opens that?
No lock, no handle. How does it open?
Okay, I clicked the button a lot, so maybe I accidentally clicked it back on. So maybe if I go click it one more time, maybe. Okay, now let's go check. Also, the traps look disarmed, so maybe clicking the button disarmed a bunch. I saw there were like gargoyle heads that were trapped, so maybe it disarmed some of the traps?
No lock, no handle.
No, okay, so it didn't do the door. So maybe it was disarming some of the traps? I might continue. Unfortunately, I think I need to buy it on PC because it's not running well. Like, it's causing my game to lag a little bit, and it's got that annoying humming noise. So I think I'm going to need to play it on PC. So, unfortunately, I think I need to buy it on PC first. So I will continue to play it, but I'm guessing I need to buy it first, you know? So... I might have to go restart, buy the game again, and do it that way. Why buy it again? Because it's not running. Oh, so this is... Okay, we found that hatch. I wanted to go into that hatch, so that tells me... Okay, that's cool. We found that. Why buy it again? You already have it? Because it's not running good, and I want the stream... And I know that this noise when I do this is really annoying. Plus, on the PC, you get more mods, and modding games is always fun as well. So, So there's a few reasons to buy it again. So maybe next time there's a sale, I will have to get it while it's on a sale. I'm sailing. So you want to cheat more? No, the mods are really fun. I've heard there's a lot of really great mods for the game. People put a lot of work into modding the heck out of it. The only thing I wish that there was, like, it would have been a day one buy for me if there was, and it doesn't seem like there was, like a scenario maker. Like if I had the ability to make my own Dungeons and Dragons stuff, make my own, like I would be so happy if I could do that. But it doesn't seem like that is. Yeah, class mods, artificers, make your own custom stuff, so... Okay. We've pressed the button a whole lot. We know there's traps. I can't get through. I think that door is probably connected to that other part of the map I saw, so... I think I've explored everything I can explore here, but maybe I'm missing something? Don't tell me the answer, Ben, but tell me, am I missing something in this room? I am. There's a button.
What's that?
All right. We've angered the dead.
Something just woke up down here.
That's a lot of dead. Okay, I know that there look to be some mages over here. Maybe those scribes can cast spells. You know, let's do the same thing we did before. Let's lure them into a tight space. That seems to be a smart move, except for she doesn't have enough movement, so let's... dash. I did loot the big sarcophagus. It just had bones in it.
Macabre. A better position.
What now? On my way. The witching hour.
Okay. Dash.
With haste.
Let's leave enough room for the cleric to get through. Okay. Let these guys dash to us. And then we'll get them stuck in the doorway and we'll beat them down one by one. Loot is randomly generated. One time I found a soul coin and some infernal iron. The other time was just thieves' tools. Interesting. Well, I actually like that, though, because that means every time you play through, it's a little bit different, right? So I'm guessing there's, like, some key items that will always exist, but the randomly generated loot, that's not a bad thing. I do want to play through the game on honor mode. You know, I do like me some honor modes, so...
Got to move.
And let's have you move up here.
Death's cold.
And we can't hold action, unfortunately. We learned that there's no hold action ability.
Despite everything. Battle of wits.
So we'll let them come to us again. We're gonna let them run. Yeah. Dash right in the door. That's a good skeleton. I seriously set the notepad and pencil for future streams. I got one back there. I guess I gotta grab it. Okay. So it says that because there's an ally adjacent, we can sneak attack this guy? That doesn't seem right, but okay. Main hand Concussive smash. Interesting. Where is the sneak attack? Non-lethals. Is it just automatically applied? Like when I when I attack this guy, is it just automatically applied? No. Ooh, these guys have a lot of health. That is a lot of health. Okay, we're gonna Shield of Faith you.
This feels good.
You're on a shout. Oh, so it was telling me for Asterion. Okay, I thought it was telling me everyone could do it. I was like, could everyone be on the sneak attack? That seems wrong. So, oh, did I cast? I cast Shield of Faith on the enemy. I did not mean to do that. How do I undo that? I did a dumb. What a waste.
To me.
Can't believe. End concentration. Can't believe I did that. That one wasn't my fault. That was the fault of the game. That was poor controls of the game. That was not me, I promise. Do a ranged attack, sneak attack melee, sneak attack ranged. And he misses. Great job at doing what you're supposed to do, Asterion. That's one skeleton down.
Tale for the ages.
1d10, 1d8. Thunderwave. Oh, he's only got 10 HP. That seems like way too much of a hit on him. Let's Firebolt and hope for the best. Come on. Max damage. We're counting on you, Gale. That was 3 damage. That was not max damage. You done messed up. Ooh, an Aura of Silence. What a spell.
Let's have some fun.
Okay, sneak attack. The scribe. Delicious. You dead.
Still on my feet. Death won't take
Alright,
me
go
yet.
take down this scribe. I guess we should have probably killed that scribe since he's the one who's got the silence going on. Because of silence,
Tempest, I will
I can't cast any of my spells, so probably would have been smarter to have Tav run over and smack that guy, but
Let's make this quick.
I'm ready.
that's okay.
Come on then.
Critical miss. And you're blocking the door. Great. Great job, Asterion.
choice but to keep going. Blood follows me everywhere.
There we go. Alright, so we already looted these guys. I'm guessing they didn't gain loot all of a sudden by being dead. Again. A key. Ooh. Amulet of Lost Voices. Okay. Speak with the dead. Fancy.
It's been a long day. I'll need to rest soon.
Okay, what does that mean? When my character starts saying it's been a long day, I need to rest soon, is that just the game casually telling me it's time to take a long rest? Does that mean that we've used resources? Like, do I need to listen to that? Because I don't feel like I don't feel like I've used all that many, all that much of my resources, you know? I still have my spell slots, I still have all my ki. I don't really need a rest right now. Alright, that's probably not good. We're gonna guess that that's not good. I probably did a bad by inviting this evil into my world.
He has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always.
He's a good guy.
Curious way to awaken.
I don't know about that.
I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
Okay, what is the worth of a single mortal's life? Quite the question. What's the reason? So he has spoken. What are you talking about? A little spooked by the crawling out of the tomb. What are you? A peaceful undead. Interesting. Why are... Oh, let's talk with it. You know, villains love to monologue, right? So if he wants to monologue, we'll let him monologue.
So I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
No one life is worth more than any other. We are all equal. Depends on a person's deeds. Life's only balance is currency. Each life has an infinite value and merits sacrifice for everything. That is the one. Each life has an infinite value. We're going to put some Catholic morals in this game. In this godless heathen game.
And thus, balance is achieved. If all are at war...
He's how you respect characters and hire hirelings.
Can win. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see
Bubbles
each
back.
other
Welcome back.
again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
We just rescued an old dude withering away in a crypt. So...
These chambers are much changed. We have nothing more to discuss. I must attend this place after so many years away.
Alright, we'll let him do his stuff. Spooky dead guy stuff. It's extremely weird. How does a dead guy know more than you do? I assume because he's in the tomb of that god of scribes that, you know, he's got some sort of infinite knowledge, something going on, you know? Question is, did he open this door?
No lock, no
He did not open the door.
How does it open?
I don't see anything saying I failed a perception check, so I don't think there's something in there that I'm missing. Getting a letter from someone who's been dead for Lord knows how long. He's just like, hey, I got a job for you. I mean... You're missing everything? I mean, that doesn't surprise me. We've pressed the buttons. We've beaten up the undead. We left the traps trapping. You know, I haven't tried the obvious solution here. Let's go for the obvious solution. There is one solution that every D&D player ever has tried at least once, right? And that is, can we just break the door down? We haven't tried that. Okay, that doesn't work.
I applaud your taste.
Can we burn the door down? Yes. I guess I was trying not to be that guy, but sometimes you just gotta be that guy, right? Sometimes you just gotta burn doors down. Oh hey, it's all the people that we killed. Okay, interesting. Now we got something for this, right? We got something for this. We got, where is it? Wait for it. We found an amulet of Speak with the Dead, right? So in theory, I should be able to talk to these guys, right?
The corpse does not respond.
Oh, well, I guess that was a waste. Alright, now we've got a rogue with us, so hopefully we can see a little bit more, do a little bit more. Yeah? Grobian Tipple, drowning, Ivan, internal rot, fever. It's because you killed them. I did kill them. That is true.
Something over there.
Willie tried the Progresso soup drop. What is a Progresso soup drop? Alright, that wasn't a very good noise. They're cough drops that taste like soup. Absolutely. That sounds delicious. We should definitely do that. Where can I find said delicious soup drops? Alright, what did that do for me? Was that supposed to be the way you open this door? Was that the proper way to open up the door that I burned down? Frumpy hat, vagabond clothes, savory menthol. I feel like that opened up that door, because I don't remember seeing that door before, so I feel like all that did was open up doors for me.
You do not recognize the language on the plaque.
Alright, I think we have explored enough, right? I think we have properly explored the area. I did grab all the spell scrolls. I got like 7 copies of the same spell.
Do you have loves waiting for you once this is all over?
You know what? That is
I got,
one of the
like-
easiest of questions for me to answer.
You mean just waiting?
There's something
Like a lovesick
underneath
puppy?
here.
There's something
Tell me
underneath
something
here. Okay, and there is a rock precariously perched above it. I'm guessing All right, Gale.
Minster's not around.
If you would, let's cast Firebolt at the rope.
All's well that ends.
I do like that there's multiple ways to get through things, right? Like, it's cool to find different hidden things. So we could jump down there and go into the crypt a different way if we wanted to. And maybe, like, ambush these guys in a different manner if we wanted to. So that is pretty cool. That is really cool that there are options, right? That we have multiple options for how we want to deal with our scenarios. That's a really cool. That's very Dungeons and Dragons, right? The ability to find different options, the ability to solve puzzles in different ways, like that is very much the way that we should play Dungeons and Dragons, right? If I wanted to approach this as just a mass murderer could, if I wanted to sneak in there were ways to sneak in, like.
You know what I really miss about Baldur's
There are options, and I truly appreciate that. I do. I really do.
freshest fish I've
Alright, so we know that there was a druid squirrel that was over there that was biting my foot.
Now, that's a different.
We've went that way, but we haven't explored over here. They were talking about the goblin camp, so I'm guessing the goblins are over here, so maybe if we come take care of the goblins, that will put these guys at ease a little bit, because they've been complaining nonstop about goblins for a while, so.
It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
Exquinated boar.
Some pig. It's dead. Let's go.
Astarion ate that boar, didn't he? Is that trying to tell you that it's a bloodless pig and
Staring at it won't bring it back.
he's nervous about us gawking at the pig that he drained for blood?
Every piece of carrion you find.
He doesn't want us to catch on to him. Interesting. That's a cool little hint.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. Examining the corpse, you see
That's really cool.
torture wounds in its neck.
And is it dead enough for you?
See if we can get him to break already. Tell me your secret.
It's been drained of blood with wounds in its neck. It's been killed by a vampire. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to worry you.
If you would have long rested before coming here, you would have left in the middle of the night to do this.
I'll
Interesting.
keep watch tonight. We won't have to worry about nocturnal visitors. Now please, let's go.
He doesn't want us to know that he's a vampire.
I am enjoying our walks together. Aren't you? Okay.
Not very honest with me, are you?
Sure. In silence.
A lot of the times when NPCs make comments about resting, it's for story purposes. Okay, good to know.
heading to the Druid's Grove.
Mage armor, detect thoughts. Okay. You're not supposed to know he's a vampire. It was incredibly obvious.
A sweetheart, perhaps?
It was incredibly obvious that he was a vampire. Like, the red eyes, the exsanguinated boar, like, they were not trying to hide that in the
Good
least.
to get back then. Slimmer pickings out in this wilderness.
What's the importance of vampires in D&D lore? I mean, it depends on the module you're running. Like, Curse of Strahd obviously has, like, a lot of stuff about vampires. Ooh, we got a new hat, though. Look at my new hat. Look how fancy I am with my new hat. See, do we have a rapier to give to our little friend? That's a long sword. Short sword, long sword. Alright, so y'all are saying I need to rest before going farther. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to save. And then we're going to end the stream because I've been streaming for too long. So how about that as a way to rest? Because it is 6:30. I've got to go do some chores and get ready for... I got to take my car into the shop today because my car is busted. Like I said, I'm trying to save up to go to Italy and the car breaks. So, of course, that's how things work. But before we end, as always, let's end with our prayer. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Lord, thank you for this blessed day, and thank you for all that you do for us. Today we continue to pray for all the people who are dealing with the uncertainty in the world, whether that be war, whether that be the consequences of the stress that is ongoing as people worry about the future. Lord, be with all those people. We pray for those who are sick, whether it be mental illness or physical illness, those who are in the hospital, those who are recovering from it, and those who are helping those who are sick, those who are dealing with the burden of those who are unwell. Lord, help them all. Today we pray for vocations, those who are discerning the priesthood, those who are discerning the monastic life, and those who are discerning marriage. Lord, help to guide each one of those people down the right path. And finally, as a special intention today, we will pray for those in purgatory, all those souls who have been forgotten, all those souls who have no one left to pray for them. Lord, help them. All this we pray in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. All right, everyone, that is it for me today. I've got some chores to do. I got things to do, so I'm going to run out and go do those. Everyone have a blessed day, and we will see you again on Friday. We'll be streaming again. I might not be doing Baldur's Gate. Like I said, I think I need to buy this on PC to make it a better experience for you all, so we might do something else until I can get it on PC. But for now, we are enjoying it. So thank you, everyone, for joining me. Have a blessed day, and we will see you again on Friday.